LIANZA presents 5 minutes on Twitter for Libraries. Remember when we were young and learning about social etiquette was an actual thing? Well, today's new etiquette rules revolve around how you act on social media platforms. As Twitter is essentially a micro-blogging platform for hundreds of millions of users, it's a powerful platform for libraries to use to promote themselves and get more traffic. But you've got to mind your P's and Q's. Here's how to rock Twitter, library style. Tweeting is a great way to share your library's action and interests. As with Facebook, content is pretty much king on Twitter as well. And with only 140 characters at your disposal to get your message across, tweeting is a real art. If you tweet right, you'll be rewarded with a mob of followers who want to be kept in the loop with your happenings. However, if you violate the unspoken rules of tweeting, you'll be driving followers away. Rule 1. Keep it clean. Your Twitter account is the voice of your library brand. Treat your posts as though your parents or your bosses were reading it, and FYI, they probably are. This means no profanity and no netspeak. Save your LOL et al. For your personal account. Write your tweets like a writer, and be mindful of what you're communicating, and be thoughtful and respectful of your users. Rule 2. Curate your content. Don't share any content that you yourself aren't interested in reading. People want to hear about cool websites and thought-provoking articles. Make sure you're getting your content from reliable sources because you don't want to be spreading any false information. If you're looking for relevant content to share, check out sites such as Bazumo, as they can tell you what's trending, and it's free. Google is great, as we all know. You can get alerts on topics that are relevant to your library and tweet them as fast as the information becomes available. Rule 3. Make it personal, but not too personal. Remember, you're tweeting for your library, not yourself. Do your followers care that you're starving? Not really. Do they care that you've just received a haul of new cookbooks? Yes. Share your personal faves. Your followers need some kind of human touch. Rule 4. Watch out for drama bombs. As a library, you're going to have some pretty strong views on information sharing. Feel free to voice those opinions if you dare, just be respectful. If you're posting about a controversial topic, make sure you've got a well-informed opinion that will add value to that conversation. If you don't feel qualified to comment, it's best not to. And consider whether or not there will be fallout. I recently retweeted a link about ebooks versus bookbooks, and well, I ruffled a few feathers. Just watch your words. Rule 5. Don't be a #addict. Hashtags are great for tethering your tweet to a larger conversation, but don't go nuts. A tweet composed solely of hashtags is not going to be retweeted, and it will make you look like a spam bot. Stick to 3 or less. The golden rule. The most important rule when it comes to managing your Twitter account is to post frequently. If you're tweeting less than once a week, you might as well cancel your account. Aim for 4 to 5 posts a day if you're just starting out, 9 or 10 if you're already quite active. When in doubt, tweet less. No one likes a spammer. Remember, you're creating a conversation, so be sure to interact with tweets that grab your attention. And when someone mentions you, get in touch with them. To follow or not to follow. Look, you don't have to follow every person who follows you if you don't want to. At LIANZA, we follow our followers because they're mostly the librarians we advocate for, and we want to support them in this way. Some businesses that follow you might see it as a snub if you're not following back. If you're worried about the clutter in your feed, you can tailor it on the sly so that you're following someone but not getting their tweets. As a library, you should follow other libraries. That helps foster and grow the engagement between you. Retweeting is something that you'll want to do. It's the virtual version of a shout out. So if you're following someone who has great tweets, share the love by spreading the word. Happy tweeting!